Hello guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Grace. If you're new here, welcome to the family and don't forget to subscribe. For the returnees, thanks for the love. So today we are going to make this dress and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please let me know what you think about the dress in the comment section. Enjoy! So I'm going to be using this yarn. It's a Kenyan brand. It's Robin. It is 100% acrylic and it's 50 grams. It is a fingering yarn and that is what I'm going to use. You can use any yarn of your choice. I'm going to be using a 3mm hook, tape measure, scissor and a stitch marker. So what you're going to need your bust measurement. After taking your bust measurement, you are going to subtract 10 inches from your bust measurement. So as for me, my bust measurement is 36. So when I subtract 10 inches from 36, I remain with 26 inches. So we are going to work with that. So we are going to make a slip knot. This is how I make mine. Hold the yarn like this. Then twist this part, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. That is how I make my slip knot. So after making a slip knot, we are going to start with the waistband. And for that, I'm going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is going to be my height for the waistband. If you want it longer, you can add more chains. If you want it smaller, you can do less chains. So after chaining 15 like that, I'm going to chain 1. So this chain 1 doesn't count because this is our turning chain. So it is not going to count. After that, you're going to go into the second chain from the hook with 1 single crochet. We are going to be working with 1 single crochet. We are going to be working with single crochets for the waistband. So you are going to skip that chain 1 we've just made, go into the second chain from the hook and make a single crochet like that. Go into the next chain, make a single crochet, into the next with a single crochet, and you're going to work row 1, you're going to work single crochet all the way. And make sure that by the time you finish your row 1, you have 15 single crochets. So I'm going to make mine and I'll meet you once I'm here. So I'm at the end of the row. I still have 1 chain remaining. I'll work that chain. I'll work my single crochet there. So after that, we are going to row 2. This is how my row 1 looks like. Yours should look something similar to this. I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and for this, from here we are going to be working single crochets but into the back loop only. So when you look at the previous row, we have the front loop and the back loop. I don't know if you can see it. So we are going to be working in this back loop only, these ones. So yeah, you are going to go into the first chain there, into the back loop, work your single crochet, the next, into the next, and don't make your stitches tight, make them a bit loose so that you don't have a problem working in the back loop. So you're going to work into the back loop only, and you want to make sure that you have a total of 15 single crochets by the time you are done. So I'm going to work mine just like that. You can count yours so that you don't end up with the you don't end up with less single crochets or more. So I'm at the end of the row. These are how my row 2 looks like. You're going to chain 1, turn your work. We are going to row 3, and basically we're just going to repeat row 2 by working single crochets into the back loop only. And you're going to do this until you have a total of your measurement, your bust measurement after you subtract 10. So as for me, I am working with the bust measurement of 36, and when I subtract 10, I remain with 26 26 inches. So I'm going to repeat this until I have a length of 26 inches for my bust measurement. So we have subtracted that 10 inches because it is going to be super stretchy, and yeah, that's why. So you're just going to work yours, repeat this until you have a total of your bust measurement after subtracting 10 inches, and I'll meet you back with mine. So I've worked my rows, and this is it. It is folded into half, as you can see. And when I measure this, it should be 13 inches. Let's see. As you can see, it is 13 inches, and that is what I wanted. So yeah, that is what I'm going to work with. After that, now we are going to join these two parts together. So I've already chained one here, and you are just going to insert this. You're going to join it. You can use a darning needle to join. I'm just going to join like that. You're going to insert your hook into the other side like that. Pull up this yarn and pull through all like that. Then I will go into this first stitch and into that same stitch the other side, and I'm going to join using slip stitch like that. Go into the second stitch and the second stitch this side, and slip stitch like that. You can join however you want as long as you have joined the two parts together. You can even join using single crochets. So I'm going to join mine, and I'll meet you once I've finished joining my two sides together. So guys, I've gone ahead and joined my work. This is how it looks like on the wrong side. This is where we joined, and this is how the right side looks like. So I am going to chain one. After chaining one, I'll turn my work so that the right side is facing up. After that, we are going to work single crochets round our first round. So for this, you're going to work single crochets. You're going to come into this space just next to our single crochet here. You're going to go in there with one single crochet. After that, this side here, I don't know if you can see it clear, there is this side we are going to go in there with one single crochet like that, and then we are going to go beside it here next to this valley, next to the valley here. We are going to go in there with one single crochet and then go into the valley with one single crochet, then go into this side here with one single crochet on top here, on top of this ridge here, go in there with one single crochet and into the valley with one single crochet. Next to the ridge, one single crochet on top of the ridge here, one single crochet into the valley with one single crochet. So you are going to do that. You are going to work your single crochets all around, just like that, and I will meet you back here so that we can do something else. So I've gone ahead and worked my single crochets all around, and this is what it looks like. So we are going to complete this row. I'm going to work one single crochet into that remaining space, and then we are going to slip stitch on top of our first single crochet that we made. So I'll insert my hook into that, on top of that single crochet, pull up a loop and make a slip stitch like that. After that, you are going to, we want to make the length of the skirt. So you are going to make a chain that is long enough for you. You're going to measure from your upper waist up to where you want your skirt to reach or your dress to reach. So I want mine to be 18 inches. Mine is going to be 18 inches long because I don't want it that long. You can make yours longer or shorter, the way you want it. So mine is going to be 18 inches long, which is equivalent to 46 centimeters. So mine is going to be 18 inches long. You can make yours longer or shorter depending on how you like it. So I'm going to make a long chain which is equivalent to 18 inches, and I'll be back. So I'm back with my chains. I went ahead and made 100 chains, which is equivalent to around 18, almost 19 inches with that, which is okay. So after here, I'm going to go ahead and go into the second chain from the hook. I'm going to yarn over and then go into the second chain from the hook. I'm going to go into the third chain. I'm going to skip 2 chains, which is the first chain from the hook and the following chain, and into the third chain from the hook. I'm going to place a half double crochet into that chain like that. And then I'm going to go into the next with the half double crochet, and into the next with the half double crochet. So we are going to work our half double crochets all the way up to where we started. So you are going to make one half double crochet into each and every chain until we get back to where we started, and I'll meet you there. I'm at the end of my first row, so I'm remaining with one chain here. I'm going to work a half double crochet into that chain like that. After that, I'm going to mark that last chain that we have made You're going to mark it with a stitch marker like that, and then we are going to slip stitch into the next chain. We are going to connect our half double crochet there. We are going to make a slip stitch there. We're going to insert our hook, pull up yarn and pull through all like that, and then in order to start the next row, we're going to slip stitch again into the next stitch like that. After that, you're going to turn your work, and then we are going to yarn over, and into this stitch that we marked, we are going to place one half double crochet. So I'm going to remove that and place one half double crochet into that stitch like that. I'm going to mark it so that I know where that stitch is like that, and we are going to place one half double crochet into each and every stitch until the end of the row, and I'll meet you when I'm at the end of my row so that I can show you what to do next. So just work your half double crochets all the way, and I'll meet you here. I'm at the end of the row, so we are just going to place one half double crochet like we've been doing in each and every stitch. Don't forget this last stitch here like that. After that, we are going to chain one, turn our work, and we are going to place one half double crochet into each and every stitch all the way up, and I'll meet you once I'm there so that we can go on to the next row. I'm at the end of row 3, so I'm going to work into this last stitch like that. Place one half double crochet, mark it again, and then what we are going to do now, because we want our skirt stroke dress to form gathers, so you are going to, instead of going to the next single crochet to place a slip stitch there to connect this third row, we are going to go into our previous single crochet, this one that we put our previous slip stitch. So you are going to go in there again and place one slip stitch like that, and then go into the next single crochet, and place a slip stitch there. There's one, going to place a slip stitch there like that. Turn your work, and we are going to place one half double crochet into that first stitch, that one, place one half double crochet like that, mark it so that we know where that first half double crochet is. Then we are going to place one half double crochet into each and every stitch all the way down. So you're going to work your half double crochets into each and every stitch until you get down here. When you get here, you're going to chain one, turn your work, come back all the way through, and I'll show you once more how to join it here. I've come to the end of my row. We are going to work a half double crochet into this last stitch like that. Mark it again, Then we are going to go into this previous stitch here where we placed our previous slip stitch. We are going to go insert our hook inside that slip stitch, inside that stitch, sorry, and place our slip stitch. Then go into the next stitch, which is this one, place a slip stitch, turn our work, and work our first half double crochet where our stitch marker is, like that. Mark it so that we don't forget where our first half double crochet is, and you're just going to repeat this. You're going to repeat this until you are done, or you are done all round, and I'll meet you back here so that we can join our two panels. Okay, I'm coming to the end of my last row, and I decided to use double crochets instead of half double crochet because the half double crochet was not giving me the look I wanted. So as you can see, I'm using double crochets. So I'm just going to work in this last stitch like that. After that, I'm going to slip stitch on our previous slip stitch. I'm going to go into this stitch here where we did our previous slip stitch for this row. So I'll come there, place a slip stitch like that, go to the next, which is this part, and place a slip stitch. So I'm not going to work another row, but instead we are now going to join these two sides together, this side and this side. So you want to make sure that your work is on the wrong side. As you can see, where we joined the waistband is facing up, so you want to make sure that the place where you joined your waistband is facing up. That is how you will know that your work is on the wrong side. And so we are going to join these two panels together. You are not going to cut off your yarn or anything. So you are going to go inside the first stitch, this stitch, and go inside the first stitch this side, like that. And we are going to join using a slip stitch, like that. Go into the second stitch and go into the other row's second stitch. Where is it? Go into this row's second stitch, like that. Go there and make a slip stitch. Go into the next stitch, which is that, and into the other stitch. So we are just going to join using slip stitch. You can join using any other method that you want. You can join using single crochets. You can join using a darning needle. So it's up to you. So I'll go ahead and join mine off camera, and then I'll come back when I've joined my two panels together. This is what it looks like on this side. So I'll join mine off camera, and I'll be back once I've completed joining both my panels. So after joining our two parts together, this is what it looks like on the right side. So you're going to turn your work so that the right side is facing up and the wrong side is facing inside. Then you're going to make a slip knot. We are going to reattach it on top of this seam here where we joined our waistband. So you are going to insert your hook there and reattach our yarn. and chain one to secure the yarn. After that, you are going to yarn over and into that same stitch you are going to place a half double crochet like that. You will come to this, there's a ridge here. You're going to go in there with a half double crochet, go into this row with a half double crochet, go on top of this ridge with a half double crochet, go on to the next row with a half double crochet, on top of this ridge with a half double crochet, the next row half double crochet, on top here with a next a half double crochet, and you are just going to do this all round. You're going to work your half double crochets all round, and I'll meet you once at the end of my round. Come to the end of the row. I'm going to work my last half double crochet there, and then we are going to join through a slip stitch. So you are going to come on top of that first half double crochet that we made and join using a slip stitch. After that, you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and we are going to place half double crochet into each and every stitch all round. So you're going to do this all round, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. I've come to the end of the row. I've just worked my last half double crochet, and so we are going to join. Sorry, there is still another stitch here, and so we are going to join on top of this first half double crochet that we made with a slip stitch like that, chain up 2, turn your work, and repeat this previous row by just making half double crochets all round. So you're going to repeat this when you get to you're going to repeat this all around. When you get here where we started, you're going to join using a slip stitch, and you're just going to repeat this because we are now working the height of the top. You're going to repeat that, and I'm going to repeat mine for about 4 inches or 4.5 inches, and I'll be back for a height of about 4.5 inches, like this, around 4 inches, and I'll be back. So I've gone ahead and worked my rows, but instead of 4 inches, I went ahead and made a height of about, let's see, of about 6 inches. That is after trying it on, and this is what I decided. That is how I decided the height. Instead of 4 inches, I decided to go with 6 inches. So after that, what I've just done is I've went ahead and divided. I've counted my stitches all around, and then the number I got, I divided into half, and then I marked the middle point, which is this. So you are going to go ahead and do the same. After that, you are going to chain up 2. I think I've already chained 1. So you're going to chain up 2. That is 1. This is, let me see. So I'm going to chain up 2 like that. And then we are going to make a reduction. You're going to turn your work first of all, and then we are going to make a reduction. So I'm going to work 2 half double crochets together. I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook in the first stitch, pull up yarn. Instead of completing this half double crochet, I'm going to go directly into the next stitch like that, pull up yarn. So in total I'm having 4 loops on my hook, and then yarn over and pull through all like that. Then I'll go ahead and work 1 half double crochet until I get to my stitch marker. So I'll just work my half double crochet until I get to this stitch marker here, the point that we marked. So I have 1 stitch remaining to my stitch marker, and we are going to make a reduction there too. Going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull up yarn, but you're not going to complete that half double crochet. Instead, we are going to remove the stitch marker, and we are going to insert our hook, pull up yarn, and then pull through all like that. So we have made a reduction there too. Going to chain up 2, turn your work like that. We are going to make a reduction, going to yarn over, insert your hook inside that stitch, pull up yarn, going to the next stitch, pull up yarn, and yarn over and pull through all like that. And you are going to repeat this. So you're just going to work half double crochet until you get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. I'll meet you when I have 1 stitch to the last stitch at the end of the row. I'm at the end of my row and I have 2 stitches remaining. We are going to make a reduction there too. Yarn over, insert your hook inside the next stitch, pull up yarn, go into the next stitch, pull up yarn, and yarn over and pull through all. Chain 2, turn your work. The next row we are not going to make any reduction, we'll just work our row. So you are just going to place 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch until the end of the row, and I'll meet you back once I'm at the end of the row. I've gone ahead and finished my row. So the next row, I'm going to chain 2, turn up your work to start on the next row. The next row is going to be a row of reduction. Yarn over and make a reduction, and place 1 half double crochet all the way, and don't forget to make a reduction at the end. I'm at the end of the row and we're going to make a reduction like that. Chain 2, turn your work. And we are not going to make a reduction in this row. Going just to place 1/2 double crochet in each and every stitch until the end of the row. I've finished my row, so we are going to start the next row. We're going to chain 2, and we are not going to make a reduction from here. That was our last reduction, the last reduction that we made, so we are not going to make any reduction. We are just going to place 1/2 double crochet in each and every stitch, and we are going to repeat this for 3 more rows. We'll repeat this for 3 more rows. So this is my first row, and I'll repeat this for 2 more rows, and I'll meet you back. I'm back with my rows. This is what it looks like. So now you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and then we are going to start making the arms. So I'm going to place 1/2 double crochet in the next stitch. This is the second one, third one, fourth one, and then chain 2. If you want your arm, if you want it if you want it a bit wider, you can continue making your half double crochets, but this is enough for me. Turn your work and place 1/2 double crochet into each and every stitch. So you're going to repeat this until you get a length that is comfortable for you when you try it on. And I'm just going to make mine off camera, and I'll be back so that we can join it. We can join it at the back. So I'm back with my arm. I made it it is about 18 inches when stretched. So what I did, because I already attached one arm, so what I did is I counted from this point, from where we started our reductions here up to where we start, up to this side. I counted the stitches in between, and then I divided the stitches by 2. The number I got, I marked that number, my middle part, and that is where I'm going to, I marked it to determine where I'll attach my arm. So there is my arm. It is 18 inches long when stretched. So we are going to reattach it here. First of all, I'm going to count 7 stitches from our stitch marker. 1, 2, let me count this side because the other side is not very clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and into the 8th one I'll mark that 8th stitch like that. So that is where I'll start joining from. So you want to make sure that your arm is not tangled, it is straight. First of all, I'm going to chain one here like that, and then we are going to attach it here. You want to make sure your arm is not tangled, and then so we'll start joining from this place. And my stitches here, I have 4 stitches here. So you're going to put your work like this. You're going to put it like this, and then now I want to start joining from the fourth stitch from the stitch marker. I want to start joining in the fourth stitch from the stitch marker. So this is the first one, second, third, and into the fourth. I'll go ahead and insert my yarn in there like that. Pull up yarn, sorry. 1, 2, 3 into the fourth stitch there. I'll insert my hook, yarn over, pull through all like that, and then I'll go into the first stitch and into the same stitch here and insert my hook, yarn over, and pull through all. We are going to be joining using slip stitches. Go into the second stitch, go into the second stitch here, yarn over, make a slip stitch like that, insert into the third and into the third stitch this side, yarn over, make a slip stitch, and into the last stitch, insert and insert where the stitch marker is. Let me remove the stitch marker and make a slip stitch like that. So when you, this is the side, this is how it looks like, the place we have joined. After that, you're going to chain one and cut off your yarn and pull like that. So that is how our work is looking like. After that, you are going to cut off a little yarn. Yes, like this. Turn your work so that the front side is facing up like that. And then we are going to count the middles from this point to this point. We're going to count the middle stitches, divide by 2, and mark the middle stitch. I'll be back once I have done that. I've gone ahead and marked my middle part. So this part is optional because I want to create like a small V here, but you can leave your work at that, it is still okay. So you're going to take your darning needle, insert the yarn like that, and then you will take, now from the middle part here, I want to I'm going to just insert my hook into each and every row along that same line where we marked in the middle. So I'll insert my hook and into the next row just like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is enough. I've done this for 7 rows. If you want your V to be deep, you can continue, but I don't want mine to be that deep. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah, into 7 rows, and then pull like that. After that, remove your darning needle, and we are just going to tie this point, just like that. We are going to tie that point. You want to make it tight, like that, then cut off your yarn. So this is how my V looks like. It is not deep. Now this is it. So you're just going to weave in your ends, and we are done. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. For the returning subscribers, I appreciate. Thanks. See you again on our next project. Bye.